Alright, let's head on to the new world.
Hold on, Donald. We don't know what's out there. Why don't we revisit other worlds first? I'm sure we'll find some new items.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to do, starting off with Olympus Coliseum. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we flew off from Neverland. We lost sight of Riku, sadly, but we did seal the keyhole, which gave us the last navigation gummy piece that goes with Traverse Town's gummy piece from that keyhole, in order to, you know, have access to the newest world, which is a battle level of 10. And I feel like it should be a little bit higher than that because of how you started off, but we're not going there right now because that's a bit ridiculous, especially since it's a jump from Neverland 7 stars. And yeah, that's a little bit scary. I mean, we're at level 40 right now, but that goes without saying. Now, we need to go to, I'm going to go to Olympus Coliseum because we unlocked a new tournament, or a tournament has now been started since we finished Neverland. We haven't got another page to go to the Book of Pooh yet, but we can leave 100 Acre Wood for now because I want to warp to Deep Jungle. But we're not actually landing yet because I need to go to the Gummy Garage. We are going to be doing at least one mission, and that is going toward Olympus Coliseum with just Thunderer G weapons. So that means I'm going to have to replace all my weapons on this basic build because that's all I really need. And I'm just going to hold circle to slow down. You don't need a big ship in order to do it, but it would help if we like put blocks in a very awkward position so that we get, you know, different angled shots. Not only that, but I do want to go to the garage and edit our high wind in general, because I do want to show off the new block that we got, which is, where is it? Somewhere in here. There it is, the Transform G. What I'm going to do is go all the way through these, change it to a red and yellow, and I'm going to replace this block that's just sitting here with that. Because with the Transform G, you spend one power block, basically your MP for your ship, in order to transform into another gummy ship that you've linked it to. So if you want to go through gummy routes with two different builds of ships, that's a thing. But for completing missions, I don't know if it invalidates the rules to get the gummy mission complete, so I'm not going to be using it for that reason, but I just wanted to show that off. So let's save that now. Then let's go back into High Wind here. And I'm going to swap all my weapons with Thunderer G's, and I'm going to save it into a new slot. So give me just a moment. Okay, and now I've done that, it looks a little bit odd, but you'll see what I mean. Notice that I do not have another Transform Gummy. That's because I've already got it equipped because I'm editing the blueprint I just saved. But I'm not going to be saving this onto that blueprint. I'm going to be saving it in something else, and I'm just going to call it Thunderer for now. This isn't one I'm just going to keep. This is just one that I'm making for this one particular mission in general, so I might be getting rid of it at some point. But we do need a ship that just specializes in just Thunderer G, which is, in my opinion, not the best blast unless it's paired with other stuff. For some reason I couldn't find D. I was thinking of QWERTY, and QWERTY this ain't, so that was annoying. So we want to actually decide to fly that ship, but let's go to Gummy Ship first. This is where you can actually change your ships that you have made, so of course you can't choose anything that ain't flyable. But yeah, we can choose High Wind, which is our base, or we can choose Thunderer, which is what we're going to use. Now, if you go to Transform with at least 2 of your complete blueprint ships that have Transform Gs, you can link them together, confirm it, and that means that when you press the triangle button during flight, or whatever button you assign it to, you will transform between the 2. So as you can see with the blasters in a different position on this one, we're going to have a wide range of shots going everywhere, but the difference here is that High Wind is obviously just shooting straight forward. So this was just an example. I'm not actually going to show it off right now. We will at some point, but I just wanted to show that proof of concept because we got that gummy at the last episode. And with that, I've got to defeat 70 ships from Deep Jungle to Olympus Coliseum in order to complete this level 2 mission, and that will give us a trophy. So let's just review the mission one final time before we take off. Set off from Deep Jungle with only Thunderer G as a weapon, which we have. Destroy 70 or more enemy ships. So it doesn't matter how high our score is, it depends on enemy ships only. If we don't get 70, then that's going to be a problem. hopefully we should be able to get it. It's a shame that we can't go from Agrabah to Olympus Coliseum, considering that this particular route is infested with enemy ships, so it's a lot easier. But we're going to have to make do. So let's just hope for the best, and let me see if I can do it. And there we go! I did hold down R1 near the end there in order to try and lock up the lasers so they shot straight forward no matter what angle I was at. But I got 87 out of 70 kills, so I got Mission 2 complete, and that is another trophy right there! Mission 2 complete. Doesn't matter what we do or how many we do, as long as we get a Mission 2 done, we get another trophy. And we're going to the place of trophies, so that's why I thought I would squeeze that one trip in. It's a shame that we couldn't go from Traverse Town to Olympus Coliseum and do it that way, but, you know, I mean, we still need to get the ships. I only just got slightly over the limit, so that's perfectly fine. And yes, we got a new cup, and it looks like a silhouette of Hercules. Hercules Cup. Of course, he's the one that you must fight. I mean, this one must be pretty tough considering we're going against a demigod, but there you go. We've also got Cloud once again, so we're finally fighting him again. And Mad Truffles, we haven't heard of them before, but they are something that you can bump into, we just haven't yet. And, by the way, we haven't defeated any Heartless right now. Well, if I defeat even a couple of Heartless in this episode, or if my calculations are correct from checking every kill as well as every Heartless boss that we have knocked out in the journal, we have either already just barely got the 2000 Heartless slain with a count of 2001 or 2002 depending Heartless slain. So we've either got the trophy right before we knocked out Captain Hook, or we're going to get it immediately after we start the first cup we do here. So it would have appeared in the last episode for convenience, but if we're slightly low, then we're going to get it pretty much when we start here, so it's not that big of an issue. Of course, I have to count it myself because, you know, I'm playing on my own account that already has the trophy, but there you go. It's time to go from junior hero to real hero. Yeah, damn straight. Let's go in. But before we take on the Hercules Cup, we need to make sure that we're decked out. So, we've got decent magic. I mean, we're back down to 6 magic yet again. But here's the thing. If we equip the Fairy Harp that we didn't look at in the last episode, because I forgot for some reason, very small stubby Keyblade. But it does raise max MP by 1, enhances magic and summon power, and it is stronger than the Pumpkin Head, but not... And it can sometimes deal powerful critical blows, even though the Pumpkin Head can critical pretty much all the time. The Pumpkin Head's pretty cool, because we didn't have this before, because I think we were remaining with the Spellbinder last time, I believe so. So we've got a lot more different Keyblades up our sleeve. Would be nice to have a little bit more magic, though, considering that we're going to be doing the speed run here. I want to check my magics, actually. I need to go customize. I've got Thunderer, Graveria. I'd rather go Blizzara yet again, because not only does it eat up a lot less magic, but it does spread. I would like to have more magic in general, though. So I might actually be swapping stuff. So I might go for the... So what have I got right now? Angel Bangle and the Holy Circlet. So I want to make sure I put those back on. So I want the Ray of Light for extra magic. What else gives me extra magic? The Magic Armlet is 1 point. That's 1 point. I can't do that though because I'm going to be not in the ability range. So let me have a look at those. I guess I could take off the Tech Boost. Is that enough? Oh, no. Hang on. Oh, shit. I just realised I gave it to Donald. No, wait. Hang on. Yeah, I gave it to Donald. Oops. What do you have again? It's the Angel Bangle, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, stats didn't change. Fair enough. Okay, I was in the wrong bloody menu. Oops. My bad. Mubby. So I can do that. So what did we have? We had the White Fang, didn't we? Yeah, so I'm going to swap that for the Ray of Light. And... because remember, the more MP you have, not only the more the casts you can have, but that will also be more stronger magic in general as well. So, and then we can keep our Pumpkinhead, and we've got more magic. If I want even more magic, I could probably equip another Keyblade that would give me more magic, but I would like my critical blows, because powerful critical hits, a lot, as well as all the level ups we've been getting recently, our main stats been going up as well. So the reason why I've been doing this is mainly because we want to go back to the Pegasus Cup, because we haven't set our time limit. We need to beat it in 3 minutes, and we need to beat Leon and Yuffie. In fact, we need to get there in the time limit. So I don't know how many times we're going to have to go through this, but let's try it. Alright, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I mean, did my ether go off? No, it didn't. That sucks. Alright. Right, we need to target Yuffie. I'm going to go for a Sonic Blade quickly. Because we can now unload the damage pretty quick, as well as our critical hits, we should be fine. If I just keep spamming this, I should take out Yuffie pretty quick. This is why I wanted to get a lot of magic in. Right, come on, guys. Nope, you're not easing up. And Leon was stunned that entire time. That is super helpful. Look at the amount of damage we're doing. Or a cannon could have been useful right about now, but I didn't equip that because I don't think we needed it. Strike Raid would have been helpful for long range, and Sonic Blade gives us stun when we get it off properly. I need a heal. We've got 35 seconds left to go, effectively. We've almost got this. He's only now doing his limit, but we're still hitting him while he's doing it. Sadly, he doesn't flinch while he's actually doing it. But we've pretty much got him. There we go. Goofy got a defense up and MP Rage. And we're done. We did it. 27 seconds left to spare. The black fungus kind of gave me a little bit of an issue there, but hey, we got a dark matter for it. I can't complain. So that is now complete. We do not want to start over. That is done. Alright, so let's put what we had back on again. Alright, I've changed my equipment back to what I think it was before. And yeah, we got a dark matter. Let's, well, I used one ether, so let me take one of those back out. But let's have a little look at what we actually got out of that. So what's that dark matter? A rare ore found once in a blue moon. It's even rarer than an orichalcum, apparently. That is actually quite true. But yeah, you know what? I want to give that power up to Sora. I don't care about power-ups and defense-ups, to be perfectly honest with you. I will use them whenever possible. But yeah, that's why I like using Blizzard more than Thunder in recent times. I would normally main with Thunder, but because it eats up a whole block of magic in order to use, Blizzard's just way more cost-effective. And you can spam it a lot quicker as well. I mean, obviously, it only hits what's in front of you instead of spread damage, but hey, we've got a new cup to go through, so let's go start on that. And we can take our time and learn what we need to do, so Hercules Cup, let's go. Hercules, as some people would say. Well, we're back to the normal light. Get it? Light, because that's a thing. Dusk Vanguard, Gargoyles and Shadows. Of course, I'm going to be starting off with a Blizzard. Or a couple of them. That is not doing a lot of damage to them, though, sadly. So thunder might be better, or even gravity for that matter, but, you know, we've got to work with what we got. Still, though, we got this powerful Keyblade with us right now, so we're just doing the darn thing when it comes to damage. Can't complain about that. White Knight, Air Pirates, and Barrel Spiders. I'm going to start with a Blizzard to take out those Barrel Spiders immediately. I did not get it off immediately. That was weird. Oh yeah, and the White Knights, they don't actually look quite white outside of Halloween Town. For some reason, their default colour scheme is a little bit more yellow than white in the Final Mix versions. In any other game, as well as the original non-Final Mix version, once again, they are actually white. So their name doesn't actually live up to what they actually are. It's kind of weird. And this is the first time we're actually seeing it very easily because, you know, of the drab design of Halloween Town, because, you know, it's supposed to be Halloween. So let's just do that. Destroy that mast. Oh, by the way, that's Glide, as you just saw right there. That is Glide. Wow, I parried, I countered, and then he blocked my counter-attack. That was interesting. I mean, we're still getting through this pretty quick, but may not be that quick for 3 minutes. But there is a certain trick that we can do when we get to that point. And there's a reason why. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional, but everybody uses it, so... You know what, I'm going to use Strike Raid, bugger it. Let's do it. Yeah, now we're killing everything. Donald, level up! Defense up with Treasure Magnet. Problem is, if the attack keeps going on, you don't want to keep mashing, because that means you're just going to make it go on for longer than necessary. Which can, you know, obviously, if there's no enemies to kill, you're just wasting your time. Okay, Rare Truffle. Just whack him once, don't do anything. What you're supposed to do with Rare Truffles, and it won't appear on screen for now, but I'll just explain it right now. Basically, what you need to do is bounce him in the air 50 times to get a trophy item, and... bounce him 100 times to get another trophy item. So 50 times and 100 times, that's all you do. I don't even think you get rare drops from him. So he's quite a waste of time. Okay, now here is the waste of time that we could have when we're actually, you know, trying to actually get through within 3 minutes. Cloud! He has pretty much the same health as he did before. Well, pretty much an additional half a bar additional. He's obviously a lot stronger than before, but we actually have his own attack that we can abuse. So why not we actually use that? I need a heal. So that was really helpful. Blocked that, but he hit me as well. I need a heal. Oh! Hey! Teched! I wasn't even trying to do it that time, but it just sort of happened. And because he blocked, I can easily counter-attack, so that doesn't really matter much. But here's the bloody attack. What you want to do is just jump and glide, and he'll pretty much be invincible during this period, so... just keep dodging, apply an arrow if necessary. I haven't actually talked about the arrow spell recently, but that does help for eating up damage. It basically doubles your defense, if you remember. I haven't been using it recently because I've had not really any reason to do so, but here it might actually be a very useful spell, but you don't have to have it in your shortcuts, since you may only need to use it once or twice. And we're pretty much taking him out just by bum rushing him for the most part. There we go! Max AP up for Sora, so we can equip something on our next round, make this place a little bit easier. Let's heal up, because we kind of need it. Cloud easily taken care of, even with his metal thing. And we got a metal chocobo for defeating him, so we get a mid-battle, well, a mid-tournament prize. But we can't check it out right now, because we've still got enemies to defeat. So let's keep on going. I should not have done that because of my low magic, but I have got ethers, so that's fine. And of course I can just keep attacking, and if I counter-attack and I get that successfully, I'm going to get a mass load of MP. And of course, Goofy got, you know, MP Rage, which I forgot to equip, actually. That was a bit of a dumb thing on my part, but he doesn't really need it that much. He's still got his basic attacks that he hasn't actually been using that much, so that's perfectly fine. Did I actually equip him back on afterwards? I think I did. Oh, I didn't. That was a very stupid thing on my part, but we're still doing pretty good regardless. Can't complain. Second match out of the first. We've got one more to go, and this is that one. Right, let's take you out. Oh, alright, we'll attack you then. I didn't lock on, that's why. It was a dumb thing on my part. Oh. Goofy, you keep knocking him away from my combo finisher. What are you doing? You're sabotaging me. My boy. Oh, look how much damage we do with the critical hits that we get with this Keyblade. It's crazy, especially on the combo finisher. Alright, let's just do this. Hurry this up a tad. There we are. Gravity come through. And you're not done yet, but you will be. Up. Oh, you can actually do that to recover out of a slide a lot better. There we go, alright. We're making decent headway. Alright, time for the final match against the demigod himself. Show me what you got. Hercules, wait, let's go one-on-one. Oh, brother, what a show-off. What are we gonna do? Let him go alone, I guess. Good luck, Sora. Am I gonna go easy on you? Yes, that is the thing. Even though that we have not chosen one-on-one, the battle against Hercules is always a one-on-one. This battle is pretty much a war of attrition and strategy. When he's glowing yellow, he's invincible, just like he is in the movie. He's pretty much God status right now. But for some reason, barrels is his kryptonite. And now we can actually fight him. Don't let his punches hit you. Just pretty much play it as strategic as possible. When he jumps and does that shockwave, and okay, he's doing that all of a sudden, but you can actually block that. There we are. But yes, when he's glowing yellow, you cannot hit him, and when he does the shockwave, he's pretty much always going to do it. So, yeah, when he taunts, that's when you want to chuck a barrel at him. He'll always throw a punch immediately afterwards. But he attacks so slow, you can easily heal out of it. Only certain attacks you're going to have a lot of trouble. I'm not dealing a lot of damage to him right now, but that's not really that big of an issue. Oh boy. Right. So, speed is not the key here. Just take your time. Oh, he got stunned! Let's get him. And you can actually bounce the barrels into him as well, I believe so, but I haven't really had a lot of trouble with that. And it's funny how barrels spawn in as well, because that's the only way to get rid of his defense, which oddly makes no sense. It's the only battle that does this as well, where you actually get, like, barrels. Oh, get out of that! That is pretty much what our Ripple Drive is going to look like. You know that ability that we had? That's pretty much a combo finisher modifier, and what he just... I just whiffed. But yes, what he just did right there is pretty much what our Ripple Drive is, but on a much more bigger, grander, and slower scale. Oh wow, he recovered from that quick. Right. Oh, I could not block that. Well, at least I didn't get hit flinched, but I still flinched. Okay. Oh, you're going to do that? Let me join in on the fun. Yeah, that's my fault. And we get another free combo on him, and he's almost done, actually. Wow, I don't know how I got that off. I thought it was going to hit me beforehand, but... Okay, he's dazed. Let's get another combo on him. And we should be able to finish him off. No, no, just barely not. I don't think magic can hit him either. Nope, either that or I whiffed. Nah, it just doesn't affect him. Alright, let's just do this. And that was almost enough to knock him out. Death by barrel from the demigod himself. Holy crap. But you know what? You're done. 700 experience. We did it.
That's the power of the Keyblade. We're the champs.
We have won every trophy. With the Olympic medal. Goofy obtained Herc's shield. That sounds awesome. We got a unique weapon for Goofy.
Wow! And I didn't even hold back.
Well.
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance.
Even though you fought him one-on-one.
With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil?
Nah. His
The
face.
three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
Apparently that's the end of the story. And we get the Olympia Keyblade! Or keychain, excuse me. That's what was in that box. We don't even need to pop it open ourselves. We also get the Yellow Trinity. A lot of bonuses for, well, you know, proving ourselves to Phil and all that. And that lesson that we just learned. That's going to be important for later. Hope you didn't skip this world, even though it is completely optional. It's kind of good character development. But yes, we now has the Hercules Championship Cup. We are now heroes in our own way. we've got decent equipment to check out. Let's go have a look. We got 2 Keyblades. Metal Chocobo. It possesses incredible power and reach, but it reduces max MP by 1. It's our strongest Keyblade in terms of raw strength, and it's pretty much, well, as you can see right here, it's pretty much modelled after Cloud's Buster Blade. It's got the 2 little holes at near the hilt, and it's got a few more to make the key, what's it called? The key teeth, I think it is. And of course it's got a Chocobo as the keychain. But yes, rarely deals critical blows, however. The only best thing about this is that it's insanely long reach. It's big hitbox with the blade itself, so it can block weapons pretty well. But yeah, rarely deals critical blows, so that kind of gets reduced quite a bit. Plus it takes a magic point away, so I don't really like it. Plus it looks like an ugly Keyblade to me. But we have got a different Keyblade. We've got the Olympia, which is even stronger than a Metal Chocobo. But there's no other perks to it. It's basic reach, it's difficult to deflect, but it can inflict mighty critical blows. I'm guessing the reason why you get the Metal Chocobo before Olympia is that if you couldn't beat Hercules for whatever reason, then you got a better weapon for it. But, you know, this is just better overall. It's even stronger than the Metal Chocobo in raw power. It does more critical blows than the Metal Chocobo, and it doesn't take a magic power away. The only difference is that it's not as long. So, I don't see the point of the Metal Chocobo, to be honest. It's just there, to be honest. But you get it, so it's there. I might equip it later. I mean, let me have a look here quickly, actually. Pumpkinhead, string of critical blows. Powerful weapon, difficult to deflect, capable of inflicting mighty critical blows. So the critical blows is normal, but they do even more damage than usual. So, you know what, I'll equip that for now. I don't normally use it, but probably could be fun. And we got Herc Shield, a shield with enormous power sealed within, made for attacking. Hercules doesn't normally use a shield, but that is the symbol that he has on his belt. So, that's pretty cool. It's better than the Kicker's Fist, and it's the same size as the Knight Shield. I say that, just like with the Mithril Shield, it is pretty much an upgrade for the balanced shield type, and I would be a fool not to equip that. But we have Yellow Trinity. Let's go push this, because we can now do. And we go to a cutscene, apparently, because the sound cut out. And the keyhole to the world is in the lobby where all monsters are in the floor. That looks bloody awkward. Right, let's try a trick shot. How fitting that we seal it with the Keyblade we just got. Yeah, we didn't even shoot a laser into it, we just sparkled. That's it. Nothing else. And not only that, the boulder disappears as well, somehow. Yeah, if we could have pushed that at the beginning, we would have been done already. But I guess we had to prove ourselves in order to get the Yellow Trinity in order to do that. Yeah, that's that, I guess. Not really much else to say other than we've got to do the other 2 now. We've got to do it solo, and we've got to do a time trial. And I feel like we can do it. And I suggest you do this right before you even go to the next area. Because even if you fail, that's good experience. So, let's pop in just on our own.
5 minutes later.
That's something you can do. When he does that head rush, you can actually block it, and it will count as a tech. This is a bad spot. I might as well just stay here now. I've pretty much done it. There we are. I know it wasn't a lot of commentary there, but that was actually quite uneventful, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I had to use an ether at some point just to get a bit of magic back, but other than that, because I, you know, got a little bit overzealous with Strike Raid, that was pretty much it. So, yeah, don't know what else to say about that, really. We got something. I wasn't actually paying attention to what we got. So, yeah, I need to re-equip my ether. Sorry about that awkward cut there. And now we're going to be doing the speedrun. Now, here's the thing that I said before. When we get to the Hercules battle, clearly you got to take your time. So you think you have to do it super fast. Not exactly the case, and you'll see why once we speed up the first 8 matches. Because remember, we're always in there. So there's only 9 matches, not 10. because we are one of the combatants. Okay, this is the third seed. We got to do this super quick. It's like I'm not even joking. You got to do this quick. Because we need to at least get into the battle with Hercules before we can do anything. Right, target something else and just get mad. Do that. Knock him down, knock him down. Got 20 seconds left. We got this. Hit him. There we are. And we've done it. We've done it. 18 seconds left. Right. Now that we've got to this point, how the hell can we beat Hercules in 18 seconds? Seems kind of impossible, right? Well, remember, it takes away Donald and Goofy. So as soon as the battle starts, the time will continue to tick down. What we want to do is hit restart. Because Donald and Goofy have been removed, hitting restart allows us to refight Hercules, and it freezes the timer. So now we can take our time to fight Hercules and still win. Because there is no way we're going to be able to beat Hercules within the time limit. And since the rules have technically changed because we've gone back to one-on-one, restarting it doesn't restart us back with Donald and Goofy because they're technically not supposed to be here. Oh, that was poorly timed. So, yeah, this is basically the same battle as before. It's just there's a timer on screen that doesn't tick. So, yeah. I guess I'll just cut back until I beat this guy yet again. I mean, I've already discussed all the methods on blocking his attacks and taking him down and whatnot, so even the stuff that we haven't seen when I was doing it solo to begin with. So now that we're here, yeah, we're pretty much done. Gravity Break! We learned another new ability! And we've pretty much done everything we can do in the Coliseum. Yes, we had to come back to do the Pegasus stuff again, but hey, we were more than adequately equipped in order to deal with the Hercules Cup. Yes, I used an item every round, but once was an ether, second was an ether, and the third was a potion. And I had to take a call. So, let me, oh yeah, we got a new equipment slot, so we can actually slap on the Ray of Light. That sounds like a plan. I mean, the magic amulet just gives us a magic. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm taking the Ray of Light. Bugger it. If I got that extra slot, I'm gonna take it. Right. So, oh, well, we also got another item slot as well. So let's pop in a potion. I mean, potions aren't really the best, but we can supplement it with high potions and, you know, normal potions anyway. So that's perfectly fine. So we'll go with three potions, 3 ethers. I've been using a lot of ethers recently. And we've got abilities to have a look at. So, I mean, Goofy's got MP Rage, so we'll pop that on. Yeah, he did all have all his abilities on. He wasn't using them that often. Strange. And, yeah, I mean, we've got Ars Acanum, we've got a Critical Plus, we've got Gravity Break. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a gravity-based finishing combo attack that deals damage equal to a percentage of the target's HP. Gravity Break is pretty cool. It's basically a 30% chance on casting gravity whenever you do a combo finisher, without any MP cost. Yeah, let's do that, because even if we're fighting a strong enemy, that can be a nice cleave of health gone. A nice chunk of health cleaved right off. And we have Critical Plus as well, which would be nice. I think I might put that on, even though I do like my tech boosts. Well, I was taking quite a lot, but you know what? I think I have the critical plus, because that's even more damage. I mean, I can't say no to more damage, so yeah. And I did use glide quite a bit in that as well, especially against Cloud. Get it? Because clouds glide across the sky. I'm funny. But yeah, this video is like 50 minutes long, but I've got a lot of cutting to do. I've got a lot of speeding up to do. But yeah, we're pretty much done with everything possible in the Olympus Coliseum right now. In fact, if we go to Journal here, and go to Minigames, and go to Olympus Coliseum, it doesn't add them in. Well, it doesn't say it's new, but we have got all 3 minigame time trials listed. And apparently we've got new Heartless, because apparently we haven't fought some Heartless. But yeah, like I said, it was just a rare truffle. When you're bumping them properly, it will appear on screen, because we can't really see it in action here. But at the same time, we're probably not going to see it in action for quite a while. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get 100, only 50. And the 2 items they drop aren't even used for anything. They're just literally trophy items. But there's no actual trophies assigned to them on the PlayStation Network, so that's a thankful thing, I guess. But that's another reason why I'm not going for a true 100%. I'm not going to be able to get it. But 100% in my case is get all the journal complete, and that's kind of what you need to get the secret movie. That's what I'm aiming for. So that might be a little bit of spoilers for you, but that's all I got for this episode. So in the next episode, guys, we're going to go to other worlds and mess about with a few trinities. Well, the only trinity that we're missing right now is those white ones still, but we can do every other trinity, and this is the perfect time to do so before things happen. So with that, see you guys next time.
With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The 3 of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.